Good morning, everyone. How's it going? Morning. Okay, we're going to start with today's session. Let's take a look at our class objectives. Okay, as a specific objective, we have, repeat with me, okay, say how frequently,
Say how frequently
I do an activity. I do an activity. Can you hear me?
Hola.
morning.
Good morning. Can you listen to me?
Yes.
Okay. I do an activity in the workplace. I do
I
an
do
activity in the workplace.
In the workplace.
In the workplace.
So, everyday activities, we're going to talk about frequency. Let's see. Next. After today's class, participants say,
Participants say,
how often
how often
they
how
do
often
different,
they do
they do different
every day
Every day.
every day.
activities. Activities.
activities.
Okay, good. So everyday activities, let's take a look at some images I have over here. So look, it says leisure time activities or leisure activities. Repeat this word with me. Leisure, leisure, leisure activities. Repeat it with me. Leisure activities.
Leisure activities.
Good. Okay, some examples. Okay, what is activity number 1? Can you tell me?
Watch TV.
Watch TV. Very good, very good. Watch TV. Now people also watch Netflix or they watch series. Number 2, what is number 2?
Listen.
to music.
And what's number 3?
Radio?
Oh, yes. Number 2 is listen to the radio. The device over here, the radio. Okay. Number 2, listen to the radio. Okay. Number 3 is listen to music. Very good. Number 4, what's number 4?
Read the book.
Read
a book.
a book, yes, or just read. Good. Okay. Number 5.
Read a newspaper.
Very good. Read a newspaper. Very good. Number 6.
Jump in a second.
Play.
A general word for the action they do.
Play.
Play. Play.
Play.
Play games. Play games, right? Good. Number 7. Number 7. What do you think is number 7? What is the action?
Play.
Play. Play with. What is this item here? Play with. With
Car.
cards. Cards.
Car.
One more time.
Cards.
Play with cards. Play with cards.
Play
with car.
Very good. 8. What is number 8?
Like basketball.
Basketball, right? Very good. Okay. Number 9.
Play the guitar.
The guitar. Yes. One more time. Play the guitar. Repeat it with me.
Play the guitar.
The guitar. Yes. Very good.
The guitar.
Number 10.
Why? Why?
Play the Piano.
Play the piano. Yes. Play the piano. For instruments, for musical instruments, play. Tell me.
Teacher,
Yes.
I have a question.
Tell me.
Why play the piano, play the guitar?
For musical
Why
instruments, we say play. Musical instruments, we use the verb play. Play the guitar, play the bass, play the drum sets. Okay, play. Play the flute, any instrument. 11.
Okay.
11.
Exercise.
Exercise. Okay. Do yoga too, could be exercise. Okay. 12. What is 12?
Swimming.
Swimming.
Okay. The verb, the action is
Swimming.
swim. Very good. Check your messages. Swim. Swim. Very good.
Swim.
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 Very good. Perfect. What is 13? What's 13? Any ideas?
Gardener.
He is the
Plant.
person, a gardener, right? So we just say do the gardening. Gardening. Look, check your messages. And the pronunciation is like this.
Do
Okay.
the garden.
Do the gardening. Very good. Do the gardening. One more time. Do the gardening. Check your messages.
Do the gardening.
Very good. Okay. 14. What's 14?
Computing.
This is a computer. What is the action? What is the action?
I don't know.
I'm going to help you a little.
Save.
Use the computer. Very good. Use the computer.
Use the computer.
Very good. 15. What's 15?
Right.
Right.
What? Write what?
Right.
Look at these things.
A letter?
A letter. Very good. Write a letter. Okay. And let's see. 16. What's 16? When you are at home and you go like, relax. Very good. Relax. Awesome. Very good. So here we have all the words that we checked. Okay. In this one, do the gardening, and also we can say plant flowers. Very specific, right? Plant flowers. Okay. Good. So these activities you do when you don't have to work. Okay. These activities you do in your free time, right? Or do you do any of these activities at work? Do you do these activities at work?
No.
No, right. You do these activities when you are at home. Are we okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Questions? More questions about the vocabulary? Now, if you can say 14, right? Use the computer. You can also use your cell phone, use your tablet, okay? You can also say that. Okay, now, you're going to work in groups, okay? I'm sending you in groups. And the instructions for the next activity are the following. Okay, so instructions we're going to say. Okay, take a look at this. It says, okay, so read the instructions for me. Okay, make a list.
Make a list of 10.
Make a list of 10.
Okay, help me read. Make a list
Make a list
Make a list
List
of
of
10
and activities
10 activities
you do every week.
Okay,
every
10
you do
activities.
every week.
Activities you do at work, for example. Some of the activities I do every week are. Okay. I work, what's the next one?
Take some.
Check exams. Okay, everybody repeat it for me. Check exams.
check
Check
exam.
exam.
Okay,
exam.
another one.
Use my
Check it for me. Okay, very good. The next one. Check it. Read it
Go
for
to
me.
supermarket.
Okay, very good. Okay, another one is
Listen to music.
This is
listen
the
to
music.
music. Okay, these are some examples. Okay, I also take a look at this. Repeat it for me. Message. Message.
Message.
Mhm.
Message.
My
Message.
students.
Okay,
Message.
my students. Very good. So
Student.
these are some examples of different activities I do every day, or I do every week too. Okay, so make a list of how many activities?
10.
There you go.
10.
Okay, so you're going to work in groups. Here we go.
Okay, okay.
Sí, ya. Pero solo escribir el verbo era.
La
Yes,
actividad nada más.
just the activities. Mhm.
Ah. Una
Y una que quede ahí sobrante entre los cuatro, entre los tres lo hacemos.
Dale, dale. Me parece bien.
Vale. Fabricio. Ajá.
Llamo watch TV, a play video, video games.
Vale, pongamos la primera. Pues.
Podría ser watch TV. ¿no? En mi caso yo juego videojuegos. Sería play
Game.
Play video games.
Ajá, play video game.
Vaya, y ahí, no sé si es grupal vos o era individual.
Teacher, ¿un consolidado ahí o...?
In groups.
Ah, en groups. Vaya, entonces en tu caso, Fernando, sería play guitars, va.
Yes, play
Sí.
guitar.
Play guitars.
Uh-huh.
¿Es solo guitars o guitars?
Teacher.
One more time, tell me. What's your question?
¿Es una guitarra? Escribe igual guitars.
Activity es play guitar o play guitars.
If it's only one, you say play the guitar.
Play the
If you
guitar.
want to refer to more than one, you say the guitars.
Ah, ok. Ah, pues, play the guitar.
Exactly, very good.
Ok.
Thank you.
¿Otra actividad ahí, Cristian?
Listen to music.
TV. Vaya, dale. Otra 5.
Quiero ver. I work. No, lo primerito. Quiero ver. Quiero ver. Uy, de todo lo que hago.
Hello. I'm sorry.
Hola.
Perdón, tenía ahí una llamada, lo siento.
Ah, vaya.
I read
No hay problema.
the newspaper, creo que es el diario.
Ajá.
I read the
a
newspaper.
Ajá.
Sí.
Eso sería las 6, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Ah, pues hace tú 3 y que haga las últimas 2. Adilson. Ajá.
Ocho llevamos.
Faltan 2.
Yes.
Make breakfast, hacer desayuno, actividades.
Make a food. Make a food.
Como,
Cocinar.
Ajá.
Pongamos brush my teeth.
Clean my bed.
Ah, también.
Ujú.
Ah, con eso terminamos.
¿Cuál era la última, perdón?
How are you guys doing? Are you ready?
How are you?
No, teacher.
Not yet?
Nos
Okay.
faltan 2.
Okay. Okay.
Ok, sería... Bueno, spend time with the family. Career, education, work, breakfast, receive, distribution, family.
Ah, también recibir las clases. Recibir las clases.
Oui.
Ajá. I take English class. I take class. Ajá. I take class.
Okay.
How are you
Ready?
guys doing? Ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And exercise.
I wash the dishes. I watch TV. I read newspaper. I eat lunch. I play video game. I play soccer.
Ajá, vaya. Ah, pero es que dijiste I work, ¿verdad?
Sí, I work.
Ah, ahí está. Entonces,
Welcome back. Let's see. We're still missing some people. Okay. So every group has 10 activities. Okay. Now, the next activity for the whole group is to watch a video. Okay, we're going to watch a video that is in our Schoology platform. So we're going to go to Schoology here. And we're going to pay attention to the video, okay? So here we go. So what's going to happen right now is that I'm going to mute you all. So. Okay.
Verbs of frequency. An adverb of frequency tells us how often something takes place.
Okay, repeat this with me. An adverb of frequency, an adverb of frequency.
An adverb
of frequency.
Tells us how often,
Tells us.
One more time, we're going to connect the letter S, the sound of the letter S with the sound of the vowel U here. Tells us. Tells us how often something. How often. Something takes place. Okay, so right now we're going to learn vocabulary to describe our activities, okay? So here we go. You guys are going to repeat after me. Okay, repeat with me. 100%, 100%,
100%.
And we have a word here, always. Okay, let's continue.
Always. I always wake up at 6 o'clock.
Okay, repeat this with me. I always wake up.
I always wake up
at 6 o'clock.
At 6 o'clock.
Okay, so when you say always, this activity happens every day. On Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, on Friday, on Saturday, on Sunday. Always, always. There is no exception, no hay excepción. There's no exception. Okay, let's continue. Now, in my case, I always wake up at 6:30. What about you? What about you? Can you tell me?
At 9.
At 9. Okay, so in your case, I'm going to say, well, Hector, right? Okay, yes. Hector, and what's the word? Hector? Always. And then the verb, wakes up. At 9, right? At 9. Are we okay? Yes?
Yes.
Let's continue. Okay. Okay, 90%. 90%. Usually. Look, 90%. Similar to always, but there is an exception, let's say. Now, let's take a look at the example.
I usually come home after work.
Okay, repeat this with me. I usually
Usually
come home after work.
after work.
Okay. Okay. But there are days when after work I go to the supermarket or I go to the market or I visit my family. So, but I usually come home after work. Usually is frequency, la frecuencia, right? 90%. Are we okay? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Generally.
Okay. Normally, generally. Repeat it with me.
Normally, generally.
Okay.
Normally, generally.
Normally and generally express 80%. Repeat it with me. 80%.
80%.
Okay, let's continue.
I normally swim.
Okay, I normally, repeat it with me. I normally swim after school.
After school.
Often, frequently.
Okay, often. Yes, good. There is a letter T here, but I don't pronounce it, so I just say often. And in the second word, frequently. So I can say yes, often or frequently. Often or frequently. Okay, 70%. Okay, take a look at this.
I often spend Christmas with friends.
Oh, okay. I often look.
I often
Spend
Christmas
with friends. Look, spend is like saying pasar la Navidad, right? Spend Christmas. But we don't say pass, right? No, pass is for a different action. So spend Christmas. Okay, spend Christmas. Are we okay?
Yes.
Let's continue. Okay, the famous sometimes. Okay, sometimes is 50%. 50%. Okay.
50%.
Okay. Sometimes. You sometimes say like this. Sometimes. Okay. Let's continue.
Sometimes play tennis on the weekend.
Okay. Repeat it with me. I sometimes play tennis.
I sometimes play tennis.
On the weekend. On the weekend. Okay.
On the weekend.
Occasionally. Okay. Look, this is letter A, right? So its sound is A. Okay. Occasionally. Good. Occasionally is 30%. 30%. Okay.
30%.
Let's take a look at the example.
I occasionally eat Vietnamese food.
Okay. I occasionally eat Vietnamese food. Vietnamese food. One example, I occasionally eat Chinese food or Italian food. Okay, not always, not sometimes, occasionally, right? Okay, now let's see.
Seldom.
Seldom. Repeat it with me. Seldom. Okay. Seldom is 10%. 10%. Okay. Let's see.
I seldom go to the library.
Okay, repeat it with me. I seldom go to the library.
I seldom go to
I
the library.
seldom go to the library.
In my case, I seldom watch movies. I seldom watch movies because I don't have time. So I seldom watch movies. Okay, let's see. Rarely. Okay, rarely. Rarely is 5%. 5% only. Look.
5%.
I rarely listen to the radio.
I rarely listen to the radio.
I
I
rarely
rarely listen to the radio.
To the radio. This is letter A. Radio. Very good. Never is 0%. 0%.
0%.
Never. Zero. Never. Look.
I never listen to rock music.
Okay, so in the example, I never listen to rock music. Okay.
I never listen to rock music.
In my case, I never, let's see. We're going to minimize this thing here. Okay. So in my case, look. Do you see this? Shrimp? Yes?
Yes.
I never eat shrimp. Never. I don't like shrimp, so never. This is my... Okay, so this is my personal case, right? Okay, so
delicious.
I don't know why, but I never liked it. I never liked shrimp. Okay, so look. So these expressions, frequency adverbs, let's let the video move a little bit more. Okay. Here. Okay. These frequency adverbs we use to express the frequency, la frecuencia con que hacemos actividades, right? The frequency in which we do different activities. Okay. Now, do you have questions so far? Questions? No? No. Okay. So, look. How do I use frequency adverbs? Frequency adverbs, always, usually, normally, generally, and so on. Look, we have the subject pronoun. Repeat it with me. The subject pronoun.
The subject pronoun.
Frequency adverb. The frequency adverb.
The frequency
adverb. The verb. The verb.
The verb.
And the complement. The complement.
And
the complement.
Okay. Look, always, you always follow the same pattern. Subject pronoun, frequency adverb, verb, complement. Are we okay?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go back to our presentation here. Okay, look, we have more examples over here. Well, we're going to work on some examples. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we're going to say the following. Okay, an example with always, always. Can you give me an example with always?
Siempre.
Example.
I always go at work.
Go to work, right? Very good. One more time, can you repeat it for me?
I always go to work.
Awesome,
I
very
always
good.
go to work.
Another example with always.
I always take a shower.
Are you sure?
Oh, watch out.
Or sometimes? No, right? Always, right?
Always.
Always, right? Good. Okay. Now, another example, maybe one example with usually. Usually. I
Usually.
Usually take a nap in the afternoon.
Good. Lucky you. Very good. Okay. A nap in the afternoon. Very good. Okay. What about one with sometimes? Sometimes?
Sometimes.
Huh?
Sometime eat Chinese food.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
Perfect. Very good. Okay. One example with, let's see, with often, often. I.
Often.
Think about yourselves. Think about the activities that you do with this frequency.
I often eat pupusas.
Good. Very good. Good. Very good. Okay. I seldom, an example, I seldom I'm going to give you one of mine. Take a look at this one. Oh, sorry. Wrong verb. It. Okay. I seldom eat soup. Soup. Repeat.
Soup.
I seldom eat
I seldom
soup.
eat soup.
I seldom eat soup.
Okay. All right. Never. Tell me something you never do. I never
Play soccer.
Okay. Me
Ah,
too.
no.
Okay. Oh, okay. Those people who play soccer, how often do you play soccer? Play soccer? What frequency adverb do you want to use with play soccer?
I always.
Always. Okay. Okay. Very good. You see, so we use frequency adverbs according to our reality, acuerdo a nuestra realidad, right? So what activities we do. Okay. Questions so far? Do you have questions? No?
No.
Okay. So remember, you're using examples with I, but if I change the subject pronoun to she always goes to work. Good. She always
Takes a
Takes a shower. Oh, okay. So he usually
Takes
takes a nap. Takes a. We have a consonant and we have a vowel. We connect them. Takes a. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So he sometimes eats Chinese food. Very good. Questions? Do you have questions so far? No? No questions so far?
Yes, a question. Yes,
Tell
I
me,
a question.
what's your question?
In this case, ever?
Oh, okay. Ever. Ever we use for questions. Okay, I'm going to move into another slide. Okay, so our famous question is going to be, in this topic is going to be, how often do you, and we're going to have a verb here.
Thank you.
Okay, repeat it with me. How often do you? How often
do you?
do you? Okay,
How often do
for
you?
example, I'm going to ask, how often do you brush your teeth? Brush your teeth. Okay. How often do you guys brush your teeth?
I always.
Always.
brush
So,
my teeth.
you always.
I always
Brush my teeth.
Okay, very good. Good. Okay. Okay. Now, but if I ask you, do you ever brush your teeth? Okay. Do you ever brush your teeth? And you say, yes, I always brush my teeth, you say. Do you ever, we use when we have, listen, when we have no idea if the other person does the activity or not. Vamos a usar do you ever cuando no tengamos idea de si la otra persona hace la actividad o no. Un do you ever, una pregunta con do you ever sería alguna vez te lavas los dientes o alguna vez te lavas los dientes. So the person is going to say, yes, I always brush my teeth, right? So do you ever? What if I ask you? Do you ever have fish for breakfast? Do you ever have fish for breakfast?
No.
Never.
I never.
I never.
No. Okay. I never. And then you repeat everything. So I never have
fish
for breakfast.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, entonces yo no tengo idea. Entonces yo pregunto, ¿alguna vez come pescado en el desayuno? So the person is free to say yes or no. Or what if I ask you, take a look at this one. Do you ever watch TV? Do you ever watch TV?
Yes.
No.
Yes. I
always.
Good. And somebody said no, so it's okay. So another person said, no, I don't. I never watch TV, you say. Okay. So do you ever is like asking alguna vez. And how often is like asking con qué frecuencia, how often, okay? How often do you use the computer? How often do you send emails? So we have 2 questions to talk about frequency. Are we okay?
Okay.
Questions? More questions? No? Are we okay? Okay, so right now, next instructions. Okay, we're going back to the instructions. So, instructions. Okay, so we're going to say Okay. 3, 2, 1. Help me read. Write 7, right?
Right.
Right 7.
Examples
Samples.
of things you do.
All things you do.
You do.
Use frequency adverbs. Use frequency
Use
adverbs.
frequency adverbs.
Adverb.
Okay, so in your WhatsApp group, you already have examples on frequency adverbs, but I am going to send you pictures of the chart that we have in our books, okay? So we have some examples here, okay? So I am going to send you this picture, okay? And I want you to write down your examples, okay? So how many examples? How many examples?
7.
7, right? And
7.
you can use different, listen, you can use different subject pronouns. You can use examples with I, examples with we, you, they. Are we okay?
Okay.
Okay, so here we go.
Vaya, ponela ya, mi.
Do you have the invitation, Jonathan? Yes.
Vaya, démosle pues.
Bueno, démosle todos, entonces hagámoslo entre los tres juntos.
Podría ser.
Sí.
In the lunch. Yo no te escucho.
Sería she. La siguiente.
No. Espérate, ahí le podemos poner.
Sometime.
Sometime.
She sometime.
Goes to the dance.
Go to dance.
Go.
No te entiendo, man. ¿Cómo?
I seldom go to the church.
¿Cómo se escribe platos?
D sería D, D, I, S.
Day.
No, o sea, wash D, el D-H-D, ¿verdad? Los.
Wash.
Y luego, wash sería W-A-S-H.
Tell it in English. English.
W-A-S-H.
Y-A-S-H.
Very good. Very good.
Okay. She normally wash y trace, me dijo.
I normally wash the dishes.
Delicious.
The dishes.
Check your chat. Check your chat. Wash the dishes. It's there in your chat.
Sorry, I don't know. She normally wash the dishes. Next, okay. Por ejemplo.
Espérame, vamos a ocupar los modelos que he puesto aquí la teacher. Pongámosle.
I normally I normally take a shower.
No, eso es always.
Pero normalmente, ¿cuánto era el porcentaje normalmente?
80.
Yo los días que no me baño son los días que descanso.
Pues.
Ay.
Lo ponemos así.
Sí, I normally.
Ok.
Dámosle como chiva ya.
In the lunch. Tercero.
She sometimes goes to the dance.
She sometimes goes dancing.
Okay.
Ay, Sheldon es. Go to the shore. Short. Creo que esas son todas.
¿Cómo me dice que no?
We normally
inventory.
Or toolbox.
Occasionally.
Occasionally. I occasionally viajo, travel.
Travel, ajá.
Asia to Mexico, to Mexico. I occasionalmente travel to Mexico, ocasionalmente viajo hacia México. Vaya. Sería. O ocasionalmente sería. Mira, ponerla ahí en el Google. Ocasionalmente viajo hacia México, creo que es.
Occasionally is good.
Occasionally.
Okay. Occasionally. Okay.
Occasionally.
Mexican.
To Mexico, yes, it's a good example. It's a good example.
Okay.
To Mexico.
Yes.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
You're welcome.
Y,
ahí estamos.
Okay. Rubén, number 1.
Qué atentos están todos. Porque
Okay.
estás callado.
Everyone's. Are you speaking Spanish? No, right?
Excuse me, teacher.
No problem. Okay, we're going to check some of your examples. Let's see. We're going to check 5 of every group's examples. 5. Okay, 5. So
Okay,
here we go. We're going to check.
Go.
We're going to start with Christian and Fernando Oriana. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. Go. We always take a dinner. No le escucho, teacher.
Good. Continue.
Go. She usually sleeps in bus and bus. I normally check the water of my car. Ahí le voy a dejar una y una de ahí, Christians.
Okay. You seldom read a book. Dale, la última, Cristian López.
Okay, I sometimes watch TV.
Okay. You have more? No?
No.
We have the 5, right? Okay, yes, 5. All right. 2 observations. Those are very great job, very great examples. But we're just going to modify some words from 2 of your examples. Okay. Can you repeat example number 1? Repeat example number 1 again.
We
always take a dinner.
Good. Okay. So I got it right. So check your messages. We always take dinner. Take dinner.
Take dinner.
And the next one is she sleeps. You said she sleeps on the bus, right? You said she sleeps on the bus. On the bus. For this means of transportation, we're going to say on the bus.
On the bus.
Good. Okay, very good examples. We're going to continue with Herbert, Jonathan, and Jorge. 5 examples again.
Okay. I always take a shower. 2. He usually eats fish in the lunch. 3. She sometimes go dance. 4. We normally inventory or toolbox. 5. They never drink beer. ¿Algo más? Only.
Okay, good job. Good job. Okay. Pronunciation. Here we go. Take a shower. A shower. Repeat it with me.
Take a shower.
A shower. A shower.
Take a shower. A shower.
A shower. A shower.
A shower.
Okay, the next one, at lunch. At lunch. At lunch.
At lunch.
Good. And the last one,
lunch.
She goes dancing. Goes dancing. Very good. Goes dancing. Okay, good job, very good. Let's see, we're going to check the examples of Adilson and Javier. Go ahead.
Ayer una y una. I
Mejor tres y...
always,
Ah, bueno, dale. Pues.
I always study after class.
He rarely pays attention in class.
We sometimes order pizza for dinner.
We often read a book at night.
We usually go to the cinema on Sunday.
We sometimes order pizza for dinner.
Only.
Wonderful, very good job, very good. Okay, good job. No observations, that's great.
No.
No, tampoco.
Okay, let's see. Diana and Walter, go ahead.
Okay. He never watches TV in the morning. I usually cook breakfast. And he often eats pizza at lunch.
He's very lucky. Okay, continue.
Te toca.
Oh.
Walter.
Walter, are you there?
Sorry. Pensé que estaba encendido el audio, sorry.
Don't worry, it's okay.
Yo dándole con todo, I'm sorry. He often eats pizza at lunch and finish. She sometimes listens to music. He occasionally drives at work.
Okay, very good. Occasionally, one more time. Occasionally.
Yeah.
Repeat it.
Occasionally. He occasionally
drives to work. Drives
to work. Okay,
good.
to work.
Okay, and one observation more. You said he watches, right? Watches TV. Watches. Everybody, repeat it with me. He watches TV. Watches.
Watches TV. Watches.
Very good examples. Very good examples. Thank you. Okay, let's continue with, Herbert and Ruben. 3, 2, 1, action.
Okay, I always watch TV in my house. I usually go to work in the morning. I sometimes drive my car to work. I often drink beer on Saturday.
I never to buy food at home. I seldom read a book. I occasionally travel to Mexico.
Very good. You guys are very lucky. Okay. Can you repeat the sentence that says buy food? Buy food. Can you repeat it? Buy food.
I never buy food at home.
Good. I never buy food. Very good. And drink beer. Sometimes drink beer on Saturdays. On Saturdays, right? On Saturdays. Repeat it.
Okay.
On Saturday.
On Saturday.
Good. Very good. Okay. Do you have questions so far? Questions? Do you have questions? No? No? Okay. So can you talk about frequency? How often you do activities? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Some examples of frequency adverbs to talk about frequency. Tell me the examples.
I always go to work.
Okay. Tell me more personal examples. Let's do something. We're going to do something. Okay. Each one of you, remember the word each? Yes? each one of you think of 3 examples. 3 examples. Okay. I'm going to be the first one. Okay, so here we go. So in my case, I never eat shrimp. Remember that one? I never eat shrimp. I always eat bread. I always eat bread. And the last one is I sometimes drink soda. Sometimes drink soda. Okay, this is one example. My example. Let's see. We're going to go next with Javier. Javier, tell us 3 examples. Personal examples.
I never go to the church. Hola.
2 more. 2 more.
I never take breakfast.
I thought you were gonna say a shower. Okay, breakfast. Okay. And the last one? And the last one?
I always watch TV in the morning.
Wonderful. Very good. Thank you. Okay, let's continue with Jonathan. Jonathan, 3 examples.
I usually play video games. I often, sería así, ¿va?
I often.
Okay, ve. I often play soccer.
One more.
And I always watch TV.
Wonderful. Very good. Anna, 3 examples of your own.
I usually use the cell phone. I never eat locusts.
You never eat? Repeat it one more time. You never eat?
Ya no sé cómo se dice langosta.
Oh, okay. I don't know why, but I thought about for loco. I thought you wanted to say it right. So I was not the only one, right? Okay, let's see. So, okay. So the word you're looking for is lobster. Lobster. Okay, so look, lobster. Lobster.
I never.
It's similar to shrimp.
Never eat lobster.
Good. Okay.
I usually no. I normally take a shower.
Normally. Very good. Very good. She's very honest. That's a good thing. Okay. Let's continue with Hector. Hector, go ahead.
I always take a nap in the afternoon. I never eat cocktail.
Seashell. Cocktails. Okay.
Cocktail seashell.
Good.
I never read the book.
Okay.
But always read and reference.
Okay, very good. That's good. Right, just one more time. Seashell cocktails. It's in the chat. Good. Okay. Very interesting. Thank you. Christian Fuentes, tell us about 3 things and how frequently you do those things. Christian?
I seldom eat flor de sote.
I hate that thing. I don't like it. Okay.
I sometimes read a book in a bus. And I always brush my teeth.
Good. That's good to know. Take a look at this. Chat in the chat. On a bus.
On a bus.
Means means of transportation where we can stand up, a donde nos podemos parar, we say on. Okay, very good, very good.
Okay.
Now, let's see. Let's take a look at what Walter has to share with us. Walter, tell us about 3 personal examples.
Okay. Let me see. I occasionally watch TV at night. Netflix.
Good.
Listen. I never drink beer.
Never.
Never drink beer.
Okay, very good, very good.
What is always?
Always is something you do every day, all the time, all the time. For example,
Okay.
I always teach classes. What about
All
you?
right. I always get up at 5 a.m.
Good, very good examples. Ruben, tell us some of your examples.
I always play the video games in my house. I never play the guitar. I
Okay.
usually go to supermarket.
Good. Okay. The guitar. One more time. The guitar. The guitar. Okay. Very good. Let's see. Christian Lopez, tell us about yourself. 3 things and how often you do them.
Okay, I usually listen to music. Twice a week visit my family. I always check my cell phone.
Wonderful. So you said twice a week, right? So in the
Yes.
vocabulary that I sent you, there's this expression twice a week, which means 2 times, right? Yes?
Yes,
So
twice a week.
the difference with the other frequency adverbs is that the expression twice a week goes at the end of the sentence. At the end. Okay. So we're going to rearrange that example. Can you repeat your example? I visit my family, you said, right?
Okay,
So I visit my family twice a week.
twice a week. Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Very good
Okay.
example. Very good. Okay. So let's see. Now we're going to listen to Diana Garcia. Diana, tell us about those things you do and how often you do them.
How often? 3, 2. Okay. I hardly ever read newspaper, and I usually play with my daughter, and I never eat lunch.
Never. What? How do you do that?
Never.
Oh God. Because you don't want to, or because you don't have time?
Don't have time.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry to hear about that. Okay. Let's see. Let's ask Adilson. Adilson, tell us about 3 things.
Okay.
Okay.
I often eat pasta. I usually watch TV. I always use a cell phone.
Wonderful. Very good. Fernando, 3 examples of your own.
I often edit video on my laptop. I never shine my shoes.
Change. Or shine. Shine or change.
Shines.
Shine. Okay. Lustrar,
my-
right? Shine.
Yes.
Good. Okay.
My shoes of the work. I seldom read a book.
Good. Very good. Okay. Herbert, go ahead.
Well, Herbert.
Herbert can drive.
Okay. I cooking barbecue on Saturday. I usually read romantic novels. I never play basketball and gay PlayStation.
Okay, on PlayStation. Okay. So the first one more time. You always have a barbecue? The first one?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Good job. All right, the last one, Fabricio, go ahead and tell us about 3 things and how often you do them.
I always take a shower.
Okay.
I sometimes have breakfast. I usually eat fish.
Wonderful, very good. One more time. Sometimes. Everybody, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Letter S, sometimes. Okay,
Sometimes.
wonderful, very good. Okay, so we're going to stop with these activities. Okay, tomorrow we're going to continue practicing with frequency adverbs. What you have to do is to review your notes, okay? Check the pictures I sent to the WhatsApp group and try to remember, okay? Más tardecito les voy a mandar unas expresiones que son bien comunes en el grupo en español. Por ejemplo, a menudo escucho que dicen, démosle, o que dicen, pongámosle, o que dice, ponele, escribile. Entonces, esos son imperativos y ya se saben los verbos, pero vamos a recordar cómo decirlo, se los voy a mandar para que desde mañana, cada vez que quieran decir, démosle, pongámosle, la número 1, la número 2, la primera, nos acordemos de hacerlo en inglés. Que ustedes, cuando estén haciendo trabajos en grupo, traten de, por mínima que sea la palabrita, solo una palabrita, hay cosas que todavía no sabemos decir, pero de las 5 cosas que vamos a decir, 2 sabemos cómo decirlas en inglés, tratemos de decirlas porque es parte del ejercicio. Así que se los voy a mandar al grupo de WhatsApp para que estén pendientes. So, can we talk about how often we do activities at work and everyday activities? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Yes. So let's just check for attendance. Let's just check for attendance. And you can go after this. Okay. Teacher, I'm going to give you homework. You will see. Speaking Spanish and I'm going to give you more homework. No. Héctor Alvarado.
Present.
Very good. Adilson Alvarenga.
Present.
Okay. Herbert Candray.
Present.
Ana Domínguez.
Present.
Cristian Fuentes.
Present.
Diana.
Present.
Rubén García.
Present.
Javier Hernández.
Present.
Okay. Jessica Lima's not here today. Hugo Lizama, I think he had a change of schedule. Okay. Christian Lopez. Christian
Here,
Lopez.
teacher.
Good. Walter Maldonado.
Present here.
Good. Jonathan Marquina.
Present, teacher.
Fernando Orellana.
Present.
Jorge Ramírez.
Present.
And Herbert Fabricio Rivera.
Present.
Okay, so check your notes, review the material. En Schoology puedo ver rápidamente antes de que se vayan que hay algunas personas que me falta que participen en el foro. Y bueno, las tareas las voy a revisar durante esta semana, pero el foro es parte de las tareas, la participación del foro. Rápidamente les voy a mostrar. Cada semana ustedes tienen que completar las actividades que están aquí en Homework Assignments. Entonces están las 2 primeras tareas, Simple Present, How Much and How Many, and then Tell Me About Yourself. Este es el foro. So this is very similar
A eso le iba a preguntar.
to a
De eso le iba a
Facebook
preguntar,
post.
teacher.
Tell me.
Es que yo pensé, Yo me fui como por el orden que lo tienen, entonces que la primera tarea era la que está arriba, de ahí la que en medio es la segunda, y que la última, que es la que está diciendo ahorita, pensé que esa era la última tarea, y le iba a decir que si tenía error la fecha de entrega.
No, la fecha de entrega estaba bien. Lo que pasa es que como cambié fechas de entregas para las otras 2 tareas, por eso les aparecía ya de último. Pero no hay problema, los que no han participado en el foro lo pueden hacer todavía. Traten de hacerlo antes de que active las siguientes tareas de la semana 2, ¿ok? Para que no se les olvide, ¿ok? So, see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye bye.
See you. Goodbye.
What teacher?
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Bye
Teacher.
bye. Tell me.
Tengo una consulta.
Dígame.
Dice que en el trabajo me han programado un entrenamiento miércoles, jueves y viernes y no voy a poder estar conectado esos 3 días. ¿Cómo? Por el
Fíjese
detalle
que
que pueda tener.
ahorita estamos mandando nosotros correos a Samuel para que nos ayude con recursos humanos, ¿verdad? Y con lo que tiene que ver con el horario, pues ellos han prometido que nos van a ayudar con eso. Entonces, lo que yo le sugiero es que le mande usted un correo a Samuel para que le informe acerca del entrenamiento y nosotros luego vamos a mandar otro para comunicarnos con él, para que él también le pueda dar al menos una constancia del entrenamiento que va a participar y así no le afecte su participación en las clases. Porque los videos de las clases siempre los puede ver después.
Ajá, sí, porque solo son estos 3 días, miércoles, jueves y viernes, y vuelvo a la normalidad.
Entonces, tal vez Samuel le puede conseguir una constancia para que yo la pueda subir a Schoology y así respaldar su ausencia de 3 días.
Ok, está bien.
Okay.
Gracias.
Ok, bye bye.
Sí.